Hey YouTube, what's up? Blue Witch here. So we have a couple of curses to do tonight. We're going to start tonight with, hey, where's my, here. I'm going to put a little bit of Hecate's herbs in here. Because we're working with Hecate tonight. And she has been with me all day long and her energy is getting crazy. But what more could you ask for, right? I'm a mess. Sorry about that. Trying to fix myself. Why did that move? Okay. I wanted to... Do you guys remember my beautiful little coffin I got? Or it's not little, but you know. My coffin. Do you remember this? Look how cute he is. Anyway, so I have candles in here. And this is where I keep my spell candles. So this curse that we're doing, well, this curse that we're doing tonight is to make this couple, it's not really, it's a breakup. They're already broke up, but he's kind of like feeling the guilty, like, oh, you know, I feel bad, you know, she has nobody, and blah, blah, blah. She's really narcissistic, and so she's really good at manipulating him and making him feel like shit for having his own life when, you know, it's just time to let it go. Sometimes that happens, you know, people outgrow each other and you don't want to let go, but once you do, you're so glad you did. And sorry. Anyway, so I'm going to make them fight like cats and dogs. Yeah. Because I have got some fresh cat and dog hair today. Poor little kitty. Had to get his hair cut. But that's alright. She had plenty. You couldn't even tell. Anyway, so I don't have a cat, but my friend has a cat, and her cat is really mean and hates dogs and is totally batshit crazy. Anyway, so we got some cat hair from her, and I put a little bit of Rumbler's hair in here, and so we're going to put that in here. I've already written up the petition and what I want, and we are going to just kind of do this a little quickly. But last time I kind of sort of did the same spell for the same people, and she made me do it easy. I told her not to do it that way. She didn't listen. So now she's ready to rock and roll. So we're going to rip the band-aid off, get it over with, and I'm going to be using cat and dog hair and a little bit of my strip and remove, because you said I could do whatever I wanted, remember? So strip and remove, and it's got to get done. You can't be playing around like this for the next 2 years. This shit's got to get done and handled. So I know you're tired of living in limbo land, and you shouldn't have to. So here's the spell. I'm putting the herbs in here. Gonna add some cat hair and dog hair. Then I am going to, I've already put a bunch of energy into it. And we're going to burn a domination candle, and I'm going to be commanding them to, I'm sealing them up in the thing. I'm going to command them, I'm commanding them to hate each other, to fight like cats and dogs, and I'm stripping and removing everything that is in the way of this separation and divorce. Everything that's in the way of this divorce is going to be removed. I command it to be removed. I've already done meditation on this situation, and this is just going to be feeding the energy into it. All right. So, I have Hecate in her vessel with me tonight, and yeah. How come our candle's not lit? She is on a roll tonight. She has been on me all day today. Yeah, in a big way. Alright, so we're going to seal this closed. And by the way, she's the one who told me that I needed to use this. So if you have a problem with it, you can take it up with her. She said. What the fuck are we listening to? Jesus Christ. Are you fucking kidding me? Silence, I say. Hell, that crap. Let's listen to something halfway decent, please. Thank you. There we go. Alrighty then. I've been out here in the shop for the last couple hours meditating on these spells that I have to do tonight. Meditating on my servitors, feeding my servitors, talking with them, seeing what's going on with them, being told of some other things that I have to deal with that I didn't think I was going to have to deal with, but apparently I have to deal with them. But I was hoping I wouldn't have to, but apparently I do. That's okay. Somebody asked me a question. What was it? Oh, did the truth-telling spell work? Was the question. Well, yes it did. Here's the deal with the truth-telling spell. The truth-telling spell, I wanted him to tell me the truth, right off the get, and he chose not to, and so the truth still came out. It just didn't come from his lips until the very end. And by that I mean, after I already found everything out, everything just started coming to me, like came from his family, came from girls messaging me on Messenger, and seeing another thing with my own eyes. And then I just found everything out, like all kinds of crazy crap that I was lied to and cheated on and everything else and whatever. And so just everything was exposed. All the truth about him came out to me, and then he couldn't lie anymore because I already knew everything, so there was no point in lying anymore. So then he's like, well, okay, yeah, it's true. And I was just like, so yeah, so I filed for divorce on October 30th. And it's okay. I wasn't married to him for very long. We were only married, well, not even a year. And most of the time, half of the time, more than half of that, he only lived with me for like 6 weeks out of that time. And so it's not like a big deal, like, kind of thing. Yeah, so I'm good. Hecate put some healing energy in me, and I pulled some power balls through me to get all the hurt off of me, all the goop off me from that. And I think I was good to go in like 2 days. So yeah, when you're a witch and things are bothering you and hurting you, you have the ability to remove them or to take them out and put them in something else and get them off of you and away from you. Except for this cough. So sometimes I think that when the energy gets really heavy and strong, it tickles my my lungs and my throat right here. I like the vibrations do this, and it makes me cough, and I can't help it. I try to not do it, but man, it gets me sometimes. And I think that's what it is. I don't know. I don't have anything wrong with me. So, it's just like the vibrations. It's weird. I just need to learn how to, not receive so much of it, but I can't help it. Anyways. So, Hecate wants to send a fire anthill. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. But I know that you're going to be upset about that. But that's what she told me to do with it. And so, I know that you're a sweet, beautiful soul. And that you want everyone to be happy and rosy and peachy and nice. But divorce is not rosy, peachy, and nice. And if you want this to be complete and final, the ants need to eat away at this. And I'm going to be putting some oil in here. This oil right here. This is my spider oil. It's disgusting, I know, but it has poison in it. There's brown recluse in here. There's a black widow in here. There's a bunch of all kinds of nasty, huge ass, disgusting spiders in here, and they've been in here for about 2 years. So yeah, it's really gross and rancid and nasty. So yeah, this will be going in here. And I probably should have folded up one end of it. Anyways, maybe I can still do that. But yeah, so I know what I'll do. I will just do this, and then I will seal this end, and then I'll pour it in the top part, But yeah, she wants it in the fire ant hill, and the ants will eat away at it. And as the ants eat away at it, they will also be eating away at their relationship. And I know it's cold, and so the ants are going deep underground right now where I live. But I have this huge fire ant hill out in front of my house, and that is where it will be going. And I'll just get it. I have a really tall little potting soil shovel that's really long, and I just stick that in there and then pull it aside, and then I just put this in there, and that will be that. There we go. And so I'm going to go ahead and add this, and then I'm also going to be burning a candle. Where'd my candle go? Oh, here it is. This candle, and telling it what I expect to be done. Okay. But yeah, this is poison. It is poisonous. And, you know, I'm just going to leave it open because I want the ants to not have a hard time getting in there. So that is that. I'm gonna light this candle, get it started on there. I know this seems really basic and simple, and it is, but I already did most of the prep work before I turned on the camera because I wanted to meditate. I have a hard time meditating on camera, so I wanted to like hold the paper, tell it what I wanted it to do, tell it what I wanted to happen. I know that you guys, I know a lot of you guys have been noticing that my appearance has been changing when I've been doing my spells lately, and I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that, but I'm fine. It's okay. I'm good. I think it's just like it just happens when I channel. It just changes my appearance a little bit, and it's just energy is all it is. So don't worry about it. It's all good. I'm not possessed or anything. At least not today. But it's all good. All right. Alright, so, oh, and then this bad boy right here has a lot of energy in it, and this is one of my favorite crystals. I love to use this crystal for, it takes my energy and magnifies it into the spell. All of my crystal grids that I have set up on my working altar and stuff do this. When you set up your grids, set them up a certain way for each spell using the right kind of crystals around each spell. And then there's a way that you can carry it through them all to where they're all just like flowing around the working altar like this. But ones that are different, I put selenite, like a big old, like I put like this in between them. And so that energy won't cross over. And if it does, it cleanses it. This will change it and cleanse it into a clean, energy, but not with intent. And so it, it's good stuff. So that's what I do on my working altar. It has to go right there. So anyways, so that is this spell. I have 2 spaces at the end for this one and then the next one that I'm going to do. This one, yeah, it's going right next to Mr. Dragon. The next one, on the other hand, will be sitting with the Baron. I'll be doing the spell with Hecate, but it's kind of dangerous. So anyways, I'll get with you on that one next. That's this spell, sweetheart, and I will be working the spell hopefully for only 3 days, depending on the energy that it gets. It already looks good. Whenever I do spells for you, you know what it does. It just like whoosh, goes crazy. So anyways, I love it. It's a very simple spell, but it's got some very good energy and it will be very effective. I know that it's going to be affected by this, so you're just going to have to kind of help them with that a little bit, but it has to be done for both of them. They both have to. He needs to get a set of balls, and she needs to fuck off. So it's got to be done, sweetie. Okay? So we're gonna get on with this, and I'm gonna get off of here now and put some more energy into this, and then it's going on the altar, and then I'm gonna be right back with the next spell. Okay? Peace out, you guys. Have a good night.